We got Facebook, not doing shit. My YouTube studio's got a bunch of weird statistics that I've never seen before. It says 100% of my audience is 99% of my audience is female. Yeah, right. And get this 99% retention rate watching all the videos through in the last 28 days. I call horseshit on that because last I checked, it was old grumpy old men and 55 to 65, 45. Nobody under 35, and like 98% dudes. And then the three women were probably the bitches I'm suing in court, trying to find evidence or something. I can't find a light that works. That's better. I don't know. Anyway, see if this works. My fucking Jesus. Technical problems. Coincidental documentation. Again, I do this because it's easier to just yell at the fucking screen than write it down and retype it or whatever. I'll go down, I'll watch the shit and be like, oh, I remember that bullshit. I forgot about that. I should put that in the court paper. How I do? So we got SIM card died. Like somehow SIM card disconnected on my phone somehow for like a day and a half. Couldn't get onto anything. And then that comes back on. The firewall's all screwed up, or the VPN thing on the phone. Okay. And then last week we were switching to one cable company to another. One cable company to a fiber company. So off the cable. And I don't think I live in a rented place that's rented, and I'm not on the stuff. I just pay bill, and bill gets done what it does. What is what is person's business is a person's business. But I'm not on a thing to have any things, paid for, but it's just not there. So they switched over to new Digitalis electron provider. And then Duke shows up to install the whole thing, and he's over by my car, my trailer, talking about Jeffrey Andrew Stetler. Oh, that motherfucker, that's me. I heard my name, and I get out. What are you doing, weirdo? And he goes there and he's a little fucking company sticker on the side of the car, and then goes over and talks to the homeboy, and then starts to get the wire ran or whatnot. And okay, they did his thing. I went and did some shit, came back, started to use the computer. Next day, printer don't work. That's fucking weird. No, I started booting it into Windows, and it got that automatic update. Took a shit. Rebooting, didn't reboot. So I booted it in Ubuntu. And then check out the drive. It's got a bunch of super lock fuck ups. And okay, great, yay. Something skipped up. Run fsuck, NTFS fix, and all that shit. Get her going. Boot it up into a boot stick, and then check disk, redo all that, get everything Windows back up on there because it couldn't figure out where the fucking file table went. I'm like, okay, it was updating. Maybe Windows Update fucked itself up again. Get in there. Printer's gone. At the little Rico I got out there, IP printer goes through network card, single point network. No nothing, just computer to the card and printer. That's what I print. I want. That's how I want it. I want secure like that. I don't want it on no fucking internet. I don't know Wi-Fi. I don't need nothing. I just hardwire that goes there. That print. Okay, that's nothing. I don't need to fuck up on my phone from the airplane or whatever and have my print set when I get back because I don't do that. Then I go after I go into the BIOS. It's got the fucking BIOS is all set up with switch weirs. They got virtualizations set different, and then turn the PXE LAN boot thing on, and then part of the TPM and the secure boot thing was turned off, and this and that, and settings I don't have, like stuff I do stuff on purpose. I'm real nitpicky about that shit, and I don't change shit. And I got it set up a certain way because I got it set up a certain way, and that's the way I like it. I'm OCD, and I remember my fucking settings, and I remember where the fuck I put my pencil, and why is my pencil fucking 3 inches to the right and upside down and left? What the fuck, man? Who's been in here fucking with my pencil? Like that kind of OCD iceberg thing. So I get that going, and I get into Ubuntu, my network card's gone. Like the whole driver, that manages the whole fucking thing. So I'm like, what the fuck did Windows get? How did Windows get up in here and fuck all this shit up? Why is this all fucked up? I'm fucking around with that. Couldn't figure it out. I was up all night trying to figure shit out. Then I'm like, maybe I'll check out Homeboy's new router here. I'm gonna do some network utilities check. I'm gonna do some ping and trace route and fucking port scan and then see what's going on here. Do a nice UDP and P and bonjour and see what's going on there. And it's got the wackest IP setup I've ever seen. It's got the host, and then the regular IPs, and it's got the DNS. It's a back. It's a division of the host. It's in the same domain. Which okay, that's weird. Okay, kind of okay. And then I do a trace route. Host. And you're supposed to go. You're supposed to go your computer, host, ISP, wherever server you're probably pinging to, it's probably Google or something, or wherever like that, and then bang all back, and you get 4 or 5 fucking box pops in your back from wherever. What? Do this. It goes okay. Make host. Okay. DNS, but no, it doesn't go host. It goes host, and then it goes 30 something. I think it was either Russia or Ukraine. No, it was host, and then the Rive, the Rave, whatever it was. The one there, I'll try to figure that out. Whatever. It's a really popular one. Yeah. That's called sleep. And then it pops over to Russia, and then it pops over to Ukraine. And Ukraine says, "Oh, we don't have record of this, but there's the new IP we just gave it, and it's a whole thing, and it clones itself." And then it comes back over to somebody's 127, which is usually a local something. It comes off of that somewhere, and then goes back, and then it comes back to the DNS at the very end. I'm like, I've never seen that before, especially on on a fucking corporate ISP router. That's a lot of going to and fro. Where are you going? Why is an American fiber company going to fucking Russia with his router and then Ukraine and then coming back? Like that's weird. Okay, and then I look ahead to the UNPD the plug and play freaking driver bullshit. It's got the Rico drivers. It's got the PS script and then another one, but they're not the ones I've installed. I did the PS script 6 and the universal driver generic. I think it's the PDF or the PXL or XML. But I didn't. Oh, and I only deleted the one. I got the PS script because that's the driver for the hard network wire to the fucking printer from the Linux box, which is also a Windows box. But that's the only way it goes. And it's got one's got static IP, the printer's got static IP, the host computer's got static IP. That's it. That's all it needs. It don't need no access outside wang doodle and whatnot. It's got a specific subnet mask. Like I said. And so I go check it on the printer. Somebody got it on the fucking printer. It's got a different IP now, which is pain in the dick to do. You got to hard smash like real buttons and stuff, and a touch screen, and you got to go in there and specifically do it. And okay, that's fucked up. Why would this be? That's probably why it's not printing. And then I go and check on the router. It's firmware UNPDP or in the bonjour. It's got the drivers, and then it's got a completely different IP address, but it matches the one that's set on the printer. But the Ukrainian dude or this old guy, he looked Ukrainian, and for somehow you knew my name for a product I didn't order and use it in my trailer for something the neighbor ordered. Why do you know my name? Why you into my fucking printer? Why you into my BIOS? Why you into my fucking Windows? Why you into my Linux? What the fuck are you doing, dude? And why is this fucking shit bouncing all over the place? Different servers and shit where you just go, bang, bang, bang. How do Seattle fucking X mission or Utah X mission and back, and we'll just take a nice little speed test trip there to ping a transfer out. But we're going all around the world, fucking checking out. Just for your nothing. We're just checking out where you're hooked up to, router of weird questionable origin. Because the Comcast one, yeah, it was a modem, and it went Comcast 75 billion times, and then that's it. You had 172 or 127 or 50 or something like that, or depending on what VPN you're using or how you're modem it. But yeah, that's it. You go 2-3 places, and then you're back. Not 7 or 11. Like I came back on 11, and I'm on the IPv6. There's like 11 different pings, and then IPv4 is 7. I'm like, whoa. That's a lot of places to go for nowhere. And why the fuck you putting your and anyway, check the ports. All 900 or 99,000 ports were open. Every fucking well, there's things fucking just spread eagle of the world like fucking goddamn Madonna on fucking some 1980s cokehead stage. Fucking there's like no security on it whatsoever, and fucking it's got all my printer shit in there, and it's porting to fucking like all port fucking XML file EFS file systems and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Hey, what business you got changing my printer settings? Period. What business you got booting my fucking computer? Period. What business you got getting in my BIOS, motherfucker? Period. What business you got fucking trying to change my networks? You changed the fucking hard-carded fucking cabled printer network and tried to port it over to the Wi-Fi with no bridge, and tried to take that Wi-Fi and have it copy it to fucking wherever the fuck Russia, Ukraine, and wherever the fucking other server, the other one, where the fuck that is. Why you go? What are we doing here, man? And he's got copy all traffic set on the settings up there, and one of the mini DLNA settings. It's copy all traffic, merge all traffic. Go here. That's some interesting little code. I'm not a super fucking nerd, but I do understand a little bit about commands and what they do, as demanded by a command of having to do shit on a computer for being human. I don't know. I'm not gonna claim on program. I don't want a programmer. That sucks. Hats off to you people that can never see it's done and just hack at it. But yeah, it's weird. And a lot of my file, like Google tried getting deleted. Somebody's up in the Google Drive trying to delete shit. And it's always conveniently 2-3 days, maybe a week before some big ass fucking trial hearing, where yours truly has got some thick ass fucking stack of fucking paper that some sort of government agency wrote about themselves and to themselves, and not nobody else is going to see. But I done read it and say, well, here's last year, and you wrote all that horse shit about me being paranoid, delusional, and government conspiracy theorist. Well, there's a point where conspiracy theory turns into conspiracy theorem, and a hypothesis turns into thesis, and that a hunch and the readings, they become news and evidence, and the evidence becomes historical documentation and facts, and then you got to write a book about it, and then you have a PhD in philosophy and history. And documenting new history is how you get your PhD. Harvard, Princeton, Yale. Do I have some fucking history for you? From the depths of the libertarian conspiracy theorists to the halls of the Library of Congress and therein for us, immortally enshrined in the vault of nothingness next to the Ark of the Covenant in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Besides such copies of beautiful books like Wrinkle in Time, Madeline and Gale, and God, I cannot get the fucking lighting. Fucking goddamn it hurts. I sit out here like this and fucking have my arm fall off in about 5 seconds. Or freaking, you can't lock your arm, man. Deep blooded. I'm lazy and I'm not a production fucking goddammer, so I'm not gonna. I don't know. Maybe we should get a piece of tape to hang this from the ceiling so I can actually see myself and look decent. I don't know. You love me anyway. I'm beautiful. Fuck it. Even in the dark. Better in the dark. So yeah, fucking just weird. Weird co-located, co-incident, co-timed events which are cyclical in nature and predictable with the co-located time and hearing and what plaintiff or respondent would be involved in that, and what social worker and what lawyer are also involved in that, because it's the same one and it's the same kind of thing and they always do the same thing, and it's just really annoying. And you'd think, well, the first time I thought, okay, that's fucking weird. I've never seen all this shit go down with all 3 hard drives on 3 different computers and the Google Drive and the Microsoft Drive go down, and 3 phones. Boom, 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 boom. Like, oh, wow, that's a fucking wow. And it's all some NVMe firmware virus that deleted the middleware that told the drive, hey, you're NVMe. You got 9 deals here and a bangle here. Put a fucking electron retriever there, and maybe a magnetic domain, and do your thing, and don't remember it, man. None of that. Yeah, they reset the firmware on all that. The only thing that saved my goddamn ass was the my ancient ass fucking Lenovo think station that my ex-wife got me one time when she was working at a pawn shop. Thanks, Haley. That's and the Lenovo. Do you make a badass tough machine? Because on that note with the ex-wife, that fucker became the weapon of choice many a time. I'd be doing some sort of SolidWorks something on things. She'd get all whatever the fit. I'll leave it. I'm not gonna, because I'm a human. I respect people's privacy, and I'm not gonna be a dickhead like some dickheads. Now, needless to say, that woman has a great fucking softball arm. She's great pitcher. She can throw like a motherfucker. And because of I have a mouth, as you can see, and I have no problem telling a woman, what's up, you're wrong, calm down, sit down, shut up. I'm gonna spread and explain to you something, because you're wrong, and here's how you're wrong. And that usually results in throwing things and screaming and yelling. Wine glasses? Oh yeah, all day long. But that was another one. That wasn't the wife. That was the previous half lesbian roommate, wing girl. That was the best relationship, actually. No commitment, but commitment, and go at the bar, and she's bringing girls home with her, and well, shit, I got a bottle of wine. What's up, baby? That, and but say the wrong fucking thing, sticking my foot in my mouth and my head up my ass at the same time. Then it's really hard to dodge a fucking champagne flute doing some contortionist fucking asshat move. So you got to be on your mouth and on your duck, dodge, duck, dive, and dodge and duck. And I got good at that. And that Lenovo, she came at me a couple times. Fuck you with the computer, you're always working on thing, making us millions of dollars and fucking building your shit and living life and making our life great with a house and a food and all my shit, and I never complain about money. Yeah, fuck you, I hate you, and boom, boom. Fucking 20 pounds of fucking Lenovo steel at my head. It went through the wall. It went in a parking lot 20 feet off the truck. It went off the truck at 40 miles an hour and down the road. She threw it off a 2-story building on the concrete. Fucker still lived, man. The case was all plastic, was all beat off of it. But the metal part and the hard drive and the RAM, she fucking kept going, man. Seagate, you, Barracuda, that's the fucking thing that saved the day on this whole fucking NVMe thing. Everything, the phones were all, everything was shot. Everything I had, fucking memory sticks gone. Anything with any kind of fucking system chip controller in it, fucking toast. The only thing I had was Windows fucking 7 on a fucking Lenovo, or like a 2001 Lenovo ThinkStation with a 128 gigabyte fucking Barracuda 7,000 RPM or 7,200 RPM Seagate fucking 5.25 fucking fat ass fucking. I think it was a Scuzzy, or it was the double like 4052 pin. It was a big fat guy. ISA? Is that ISA back in the day? I don't know. That's fuck. We've been through so many goddamn connectors. PCI. Now, ISA's the big black guy. The fucking original Sound Blaster thing. Sound Blaster Pro ISA. And then you got your half ISA, your 8-bit ISA. That's the joystick and the flight stick that never fucking works. Microsoft, thank you for selling that thing for 140 whatever the fuck. Never fucking to get that driver to work on any goddamn game ever. Wing Commander, you. Yeah, right. That game, yeah. Then we had the PCI. Then we had the Voodoo 2. That was the rage before all you NVIDIA people and your your RTXs and your Quadros and whatnot. It was the Voodoo. 2 gig or 2 meg, 8 or 4 meg and an 8 meg. I think they had it, and they revolutionized this fucking shit over AMD or it was ATI at that time. Scan, line, interleave. You take 2 of these Voodoo 2s. You can, if you got 2 ISA slots or two PCI slots on your 486 DX4, fucking 100 megahertz, man, and you might if you're a rich fucking son of a bitch and you worked your whole life for a computer, you get 16 fucking megs of RAM. Yeah, megs. At $400 a fucking meg. And a CD-ROM. You were in, and you had 28.8 modem. If you had a US Robotics 28.8, fuck, dude, you were on the bulletin boards. You were like, you had CompuServe, man. You were checking like stock prices. You could look up the New York Stock Exchange in like 10 minutes, man. You could see what it was in 10 minutes. Yeah, you could type in IBM stock, and it would, holy shit, dude, 10 minutes later, IBM is at $3.50, dude, check that out. I know, wow. And, what else we could do? You could play Myst, the most impossibly piss me off game on the planet, Myst. And it did a great Wolfenstein 3D. Doom. I think it was Doom 2 at that time, maybe even just coming out. Might have even been Quake. I don't know if Quake was there quite yet. Yeah, it was Quake. Yeah. Voodoo 2 is Quake. And Command & Conquer. Did a lot of that with the modem to modem init string, Hayes init string down your fucking friend or whoever who's gonna kick your ass that night. And that was fun teenage years. Let's see. And then that's where I diverged. I watched part of my friends. This was the year 99, 2000. My mom friend. I go over to his house. Like I got a job doing early college stuff and come back. I'd leave him one day and come back, and he's still sitting the same thing, same clothes, and he's still in the same chair. And he's like, get into this game. Is every question? I'm like, oh man, I got to do okay, fine. Got sucked into it for like 6 months, 6 to 9 months. I'm like, I can't do this shit, man. Fucking, it's too much. I'm like, I'm not like you, bro. I've had a girlfriend. I've had three girlfriends now. I like vaginas and pussy, and I like hanging out with women because they're fun, they're unpredictable, and they throw things at me, and they're spontaneous. Like you never know what you can do. Here, you're eating nachos. We're playing fucking things, going beating up trolls and squirrels and spiders and whatnot. And yeah, cool. this girl might stab me tonight, but I also might get a blowjob and fucking lay at the same time. You know, that's the spice of life, bro. Come on, let's go do something. Let's go holler at some bitches. No, man, I got a bitch on here. I'm like, that's Mike, and yeah, it's a troll. It's a female troll, female dark troll. You're having sex with Mike here, but it's just fucking. You do, man. Yeah. Insert Cartman World of Warcraft episode here. I was like, nah, video games are not for me. I'm gonna go do stuff and work and sell weed and get laid and get in all sorts of post-teenage, early 20s trouble and be a dumbass and do dumbass shit. Because, you know, doing dumbass shit's a lot better than fucking sitting on a computer and not doing dumbass shit. What story you're telling the bar that? Oh, yeah, dude. Man, I was hanging out with all these bitches at Burning Man, and we decided to, you know, play World of Warcraft instead. Yeah, no, I said no to all the ecstasy and drugs, the whole fucking orgy thing. Yeah, that's not for me. I don't want to have to deal with the penicillin or the sand. I'm gonna play World of Warcraft. Now I got a portable Game Boy here. You know, have you played Kirby? Yep, but then nowadays you might get a bitch that's into that. You play Kirby, we'll do the Hoover thing here. And yeah, well, let's do the DS4s or whatever, hook up together. Have you docked yet? Well, I don't know. Let's go. But no, girls don't into that shit. Some more kind of because of the wasting time thing. But you're not like into it like fucking dudes are into it. Like girls are into other shit. They're into themselves. They're into fucking themselves. And you obsessing over them and themselves and how much they can get other people to be about themselves. That's what girls do. You are the one that gets into yeah. Girls don't need money and attention. That's what they like. Money and attention. And things that money can buy, which is more attention and jealousy from other girls because now they got better shit and get more attention. So that's why they like the money and attention. Speaking of money, I fucking hate DCYF. Man, these bitches are draining me dry. Fucking draining me dry. Everything. This is where it really started. I got off on this computer hardware shit. The hard drives go down, the phone glitches the fuck out. I'm down in Everett, fucking filing all the, I got 380 something odd pages was right under the fucking maximum filing chunk you can give them. And the social worker, they got me hostage. I'm up in the mountains and they mandated me drive my van. You guys know the van. Should know the van. It's blown up. It blew up because of them. I did all the IRS mileage shit. Blah, 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 blah. All the mileage. I'm like, and they're supposed to reimburse you or reasonable accommodations for travel. They mandated 250 miles a week travel from Verlot to frickin' University Place-ish. It's 115, 120 miles each way, and then going to get the kids shit and whatnot. That's mandated. That's state mandated travel. That's court-ordered mandated travel. The DCYF put in the court order because they defrauded the court and have defrauded me with the false allegations, but they have admitted and are trying to dodge that shit too. So while they're dodging the responsibility which the state puts on them of reasonable accommodations for facilitating visits, one would assume that a reasonable accommodation for that travel would be reasonably IRS mileage. 72 cents a mile. Last year it was like 69.5. 72 cents a mile. That pays for gas and like wear and tear and insurance and licensing and businesses and stuff. 72 cents a mile. IRS standard. That's pretty reasonable. It's as minimal reasonable as you can. Most companies go above and beyond that and they give you per diem and, you know, like here's some lunch while you're on the road in the middle of nowhere, and here's the $50 and to do whatnot, and there's a per diem and some food per diem, voucher, food allotment. DCYD said, now we're gonna give you $25 in gasoline cards at this one gas station. Yeah, I said it's $25 is enough. Lady, 115 miles. Well, I did a map search from another city to another city. It's not the cities you're going to, and not the direct route you're taking. It says 77 miles. Well, that's you're okay, whatever. Yeah. And finally, 3 weeks of that back and forth, a month of that back and forth, and having to take him to court to, guess what? 115 ain't 76, lady. And it's Seattle, it's Tacoma, it's Everett. You go anywhere on that damn freeway, you're stuck on the fucker for 6 hours. You're sitting there idling in summer for 3 to 4, 5, 6 hours sometimes. I take it at night now, and you're still 2.5, 3 hours. And that's at midnight, 2 a.m. where there's nobody. It's still freaking long. It's a long ways. It's goddamn 150 miles. You do the 150 miles in a day. If you leave it like 6 in the morning, you will not get down to Tacoma till damn near 6 or 7 at night. You might as well just stop in Everett, have breakfast somewhere, because it's going to take you till 9, 10 o'clock to get to Everett. On a bad day going over a bridge or whatever. If you leave it, it depends. You got to miss the Boeing, because the Boeing's got 2 shifts, and they got 40,000 fuckers going to that goddamn plant at certain times. So if you can dodge the Boeing in and out, which is usually 5:30 in, 2:30 out, and then 3:30 in, and 9 or 10 out, or 7:30 out, something like that. You can get her going. But then that's just Everett. Now you got Seattle. Now you got all fucking computer fuckers and college kids and dirty hippies and lesbian lawyers with no fucking jobs and whatever, too much money, and banging around doing whatever shit. Okay, and there's 2 lanes. Yes, I-5 in LA, 42 lanes across, biggest freeway in the world, most traveled commerce there is, because it's the thoroughfare from Mexico to Canada. It's the same fucking freeway up here, and almost damn near as big city. 2 lanes in between buried in concrete, capped in concrete fucking cap park. They built a fucking city over it. They put it down a street, between two skyscrapers, and said, no, we don't like having the freeway in the middle of the city, because that was a stupid idea, because it's Seattle. Everything's a stupid idea. Let's do an even stupider idea, and let's put a fucking 9-foot thick fucking concrete fucking cap on this fucker that nobody could ever tear down to save their fucking goddamn life, and let's make a park across the freeway where these 2 skyscrapers are, and we'll go to 8th floor to 8th floor, and then we'll go up the street to Capitol Hill. Great, yeah, cool park. You can't drive on the park. They shouldn't have made it fucking streets. You get up there, you have to go all around half the city to get to the other side, down to James all the way up, or fucking all the way up to Montlake and all the way up. Can't get from Seattle downtown to east side Seattle for shit. There's 2 or 3 roads that do it. Stupid. And then now you can't. What are you gonna do with this freeway in 1960? When Seattle's just a little podunk town, 250,000. Yeah, what happens when when King County's got 3.5 million fuckers running around it? Oh, we'll just build more lanes on the freeway. How you can do that? You got 4 skyscrapers fucking sitting there, and the freeway's butted up right to their goddamn steel plate foundation. You can't go nowhere. You can't go up. You can't go down. There's fucking goddamn 10 trains and pipes and fucking shit going down. There's nothing up because you got 9 feet of fucking concrete and a fucking goddamn park on top. You're stuck. Yep. You're just gonna have to deal with this, Seattle. Because we're assholes and we're Seattle, we're dumb. Yeah, it probably costs us $40-50 billion a year in wasted time dicking around, fucking waiting in traffic. Go to Bellevue and go around the lake the other way, and you'll have the same fucking problem, because That's the old fuck panic construction site because we grew and Bellevue just as huge as Seattle and that's all ripped up. They did finish Tacoma after 20 years. That's now comparable with Ogden, Utah. Yay, good job. It's pretty nice rolling through there now, except that 16 is still a little weird. And the 5 thing, I don't know why everybody slows down on that damn curve. Washingtonians are weird drivers, man. Weird drivers. It's so hard coming from like the way Rocky Mountain State, where Montana, Idaho, Utah. You get up 10 miles, 20 miles past the city, and it's like a helicopter might pull you over if it can catch up. Do something safely that you're comfortable with. Have fucking fun. Pretty much it. Because it's 80 in town. Like, so like you're fucking 80 when everybody's doing 90, 95, 100 because the speed limit's 80, and you got to go. If you're changing lanes, you put your signal on, you check. There's an open space. You fucking move. You're going. Do it. No hesitating. No fucking around. Fucking pussyfoot and kind of test the lane. See if anything's gonna go in there. No. You go. Do it. Take your opportunity. This is life. Carpe diem. Do it. The traffic lights. Salt Lake. Everybody's lined up for the mile. Oh fuck! I hate these goddamn fucking lights. I hate fucking traffic. I hate traffic. Oh shit! Light turns green. Everybody in that column at the same time. Floors that fucking shit. 2 inches from each other's bumper. The whole column goes up to the next fucking light. Light turns red. Fuck. Last car peels off. Washington. Green light. Dude, man, did you see the fucking fish the other day, man? They were totally tripping, man. That one was on the beach with a snail, dude. I know, bro, because forever, man. Dude, what, man? Why are you who's honking, man? What? Oh, shit, the light's green, man. Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta start the car, dude. Okay. Oh, fuck, it's turning yellow. I gotta go, man. Yeah, okay. Awesome. That was bad, man. Like, fuck, man. I almost missed that light. Glad I'm not that douchebag behind me. And so on and so forth for the next 16 fucking hours. And that's why going through Seattle is a 3-hour escapade. The freeway, like getting on, nobody has a zipper. There's no fucking zipper. So like you floor that fucking thing until your goddamn car's fucking red line, wrapping out, and if there's a quarter inch, you're gonna push that motherfucker in, and you're sliding her in parallel park. Fucking okay, we're all doing 90. We're going. Not here, man. Stop in the infeed lane. Stop in the fucking freeway. Stop in the fucking express lane because fucking nobody knows what they're goddamn doing. Fucking. I don't know. Culture. But in Utah, if you're fucking man, because the cop behind you here in Washington, most likely is fucking, hey, dude, do you see them stupid stoners smoking the fucking weed in front of us, man? I know, this crack is so much better, dude. I'm glad we pulled it off that last fucking car. Man, dude, for sure. I love being a cop. We get so much free shit. I mean, yeah, I never thought I was gonna get so many free drugs until the second day of the fucking force, and I got like 3 ounces of meth, a fucking bag of 8-ball of coke, a fucking 2 pounds of weed, fucking pulled all this beer off this teenager. Fuck, man, this is Party City. Are we gonna do any work today? Nah. All right. Wanna go harass hookers or fucking roll bums? Okay, well, we'll do that. Yeah. Washington, Utah. If you've seen when smoking a cigarette's frowned upon in the Mormon Holy Temple, Zion there, you smoke, going around smoking. We used to do that doing teenagers, and he was fucking. Oh shit! There's another fucking car with a light. Fucking dude, put it out. Everybody's fucking. I did that for like fucking 10 years. I still kind of do it fucking here. It's not legal, but nobody gives a shit because it's Washington. Literally, yeah. God, no, it's hard to believe in the land of fucking. You're going to fucking prison for a bean. That's a pound. supposedly in Utah. And here they're like, dude, why do you only got a pound? Like, what the fuck? You're going to make me write up a pound? Or no, we're going to smoke this pound right here because I'm not going to go all the way back to the station and have to provide this piece of paper and take your ass to jail, man. It's like 2 fucking miles. I'm over here at the bar. Like, fuck, dude. Let's just smoke the shit and then we'll just be over. Okay, right? Yeah, go. Awesome. Sounds good. Culture. Yeah. I don't, yeah, it's different shit. Speaking of different shit, concerts. Fucking A, man. I'll probably make another one for this. Yeah, fuck it. You know, if you make it this far, you're not gonna make it this far. But if you know somebody who makes it this far and he makes it this far, there's a certain band out there that I'm absolutely fucking obsessed with because they're the best band on the planet, and you know, you can't beat them. There's nothing better. Best drummer, best bassist, yeah, maybe best bassist. Found out he uses a pedal a couple years back. Kind of, he got in touch with me on Facebook because I was a smartass on their Facebook page. And you're like, hey man, you're pretty funny. You got some good yaks, and I'm like, yeah, I'm jackass all day long, man. It's coming out everywhere it goes. we chatted. You know, how did you want to? He was the very skittish musician that he is, and the philosopher and the metaphysite and the entity on the journey. And I'm not gonna go suck a dick because I don't give a shit about if you're famous, because you know I don't know if some people know me as nothing but nut and bolt dude in fucking Utah. I can't stand that shit because my grandpa and my dad and my uncles owned a fucking hardware store. So fucking I worked at the hardware store when I was like 8. Anybody worked in construction, manufacturing, automotive, anybody that worked at all, if you've ever needed a nut or a bolt or a screw or fucking any kind of fastener, you've been to Bolt Nut Supply in Salt Lake City. Hands down. You just have it. They're like the Fastenal and Tacoma Screw of Utah. There's a couple others out there. Bolt Center. You're out there. You know, Art. Oh, not Art. A&T is done. That's now a bona fide black man owned bolt and supply fucking Damon 100% owned and staffed. Yeah, in Utah. They are the like 3 black folk I think are in Utah. Might be a kid or 2 now that they got. Oh, Patrick. Yeah, there's Patrick too. Yeah, I can pretty much say I know all the African American folk in Utah. Well, at least 15 years ago. Maybe Russell. And Ghetto. Yeah, man, maybe there's like 12. In Salt Lake proper. You know, you getting out in the suburbs, that ain't fucking happening. But he did it. He took over, you know, our shop, helped me with my machine shop, get some old machines working and stuff, and we had a competitive collaboration on, you know, we're both young and hungry and fucking been doing this forever and kind of our shit. You got your shit. You know, your customers, I do my customers. We kind of overlap on some stuff. And you're broke, I'm broke. We're both pulling these fucking company credit lines to the fucking max, man. So I got washers. What do you got? Plate anchors? Oh, okay, man. We're doing this. I'll pay you for Rob Peter pay Paul, and I owe you lunch. And yeah, that's how that went. And it worked pretty good down for a while. And moved up here, and up here was the stupidest idea because I wasn't down there. But you know, I didn't like. I just had it. I just went through friggin' 2 girlfriends. One was the 10-year thing, and the other one was the awesome bought her titties. Fucking, it was a total transaction, great thing. And she got her titties, and of course, do what girls with new titties do. They go test out their titties. I'm like, all right, fine, fuck you, whatever. I was getting sued by fucking my family because I was making a whole bunch of bullshit, jealous uncle. Because the little nephew, the 8 years younger, has always excelled and beat the shit out of him at everything: skiing, school, women, wine, coolness, music, whatever. He's been jealous of me since forever. Because I was the 8th grade. I was in 8th grade, and I was his college math tutor. Because he did a bunch of dick off shit, like underwater basket weaving and dick off, and the Mormon mission came back. And, well, I skipped 4 years of fucking shit, and so happened to be that I was above him in math, and I know here's how you do this. And I always call him little brother, uncle, because he was my little brother, but he always had to be a big brother. But always in competition. It was fun. He's an asshole. I'm an asshole. Come from a long line of assholes, proud Swiss assholes, and that's what we do. But we always went skiing every weekend in the winter, and he's super freaking LDS. And the only thing we could agree on music was Bon Jovi. That was as hard as he would go. I'm like, dude, Megadeth. No, it says the word death in it. No, he talks about drug usage, and he says the Lord's name in vain. I can't do it. Okay, shock to the heart it is. We're going to rock this shit out all the way up to fucking Brighton, Solitude, Snow Basin. All right, whatever, we'll do it. And every time I hear shock to the heart or fucking goddamn Steel Horse or any kind of Bon Jovi or I'm like, man, I should be fucking riding up in that fucking 92 Chevy Blazer, fucking cold as shit, fucking going up skiing somewhere. And that was cool. That was cool. Fucking shit. You're an asshole. I'm an asshole. Whatever. It was good times. Fucking pissing each other off and going skiing. So whatever. You're still a dick. Always, because you're a dick. You sued me for because you're jealous because I stayed at the company while you dicked off. I made all the customer contacts and I made more money than you. I bought more money than you. My company took off and said he did all the shit that you said wasn't possible. And you being a little asshole decided, well, we're going to make up some invoices and sue you, and we're trying to get you out of business because I'm jealous that your store bought more from us in 1 month than I've sold in 6 months because, well, you had your opportunity, and you're the last dick neck of the brothers. The dick necked it up to change the grandpa thing, the will, and you know, you kicked me out of my birthright, and you kicked me out of a birthright on the will because you guys, the will was you guys get the company, grandkids get the asset, the property on it. But no, you sneaky little millionaire motherfuckers, you had to destroy the fucking assets because you're greedy, and you got the company because you're already rich. So you didn't need fucking either, because you're already set for fucking life, you asshole. And that's not enough. Oh no, somebody else is succeeding that knows what he's doing, and that's me. Oh, we're gonna sue you, and blah blah. But started off with like $3,000 in some pissed off in some invoice they lost because I paid it too quick, and because I kept my customer's card. I didn't do net 30 at the beginning at all. I'm like, I don't got fucking funds for this shit. I ain't got $90,000 to float out there and chase around all goddamn day. And that's the way I should have kept it. Don't ever give your customers credit. Fuck. Look, let American Express give them credit. Take their card, go swipe it over the vendor's fucking thing. It'd be paid for instantly. Bing, bang, boom. Hit it on mine. Fucking whack her back on the profit. Cool, paid for it. And they started piling up because I was buying like fucking $30,000, $40,000 of fucking shit a month. And, the sister was the accountant. She couldn't keep up with that. And then they were all backbiting and shit. And he's like, no, you didn't pay your invoice. I'm like, dude, I paid an invoice. Here it is. Here's the receipt. I didn't. It says in my thing it's over 30 days. Okay, we're gonna shut you off and you take me to court. I'm like, you've never done that with any customer ever, because I've been there. What about old lazy lumber over there? They're out 90 consistently. What about your fancy fucking clean room place computer people? They're out 144. Well, they're them. And what about your fancy sign girl you like over there? You let her slide with fucking anything. Well, yeah, she pays him. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, I'm blood, motherfucker. What I do makes your fucking store, you ain't do this, because your store can't keep its own weight, motherfucker. You can't stay in business. If you can take away the rest of fucking Bolton Nut, you don't exist, because you can't pay your rent. You have your leisure time and your fancy ass salary, because I do all the sales up here, and it get taken from my store and my fucking commission, which I don't get because I'm the grandkid. All the fucking shithead kids get it. I work just as hard and just as fucking much as you do. More than you, actually, asshole. And you get that and the stock shares and the fully vetted because you're a kid and you're spoiled. And I'm 8 years younger than you and spent 8 more years in the fucking company than you, vetted before you, know everything, fucking goddamn thing, and got screwed because of you. So they're screwed. And I kept it in court. This is my corporate lore. Fucking goddamn Crippen and Klein, Salt Lake City. Fucking Mike Crippen and Russ Klein. Well, fuck you. Fuck somebody up for you. Seriously, kick-ass lawyers. I love them fuckers. They're like, shit, Jeff just fucking plugged us on the goddamn. Nah. Good real estate, business law, litigation. Anything you need, they got it. They're super expensive too. Super expensive. But that's what you get. They're going to cost you. But you get what you pay for in lawyers. Most of the time. Except with the Attorney General. You know, I did the math. They're speaking to the Attorney General. 15 with the 11 they've had on staff last year, and the 26 they started with, in the DCYF staff and the building, I did the per person salary case law and grafted it all out. Fucking did the whole business expense thing. $15.8 to $22.5 million. Lit on fire between judge, guardian ad litem, clerk, paralegal, ex-wife's judge, the CASA's judge, the CASA's attorney of the CASA, the guardian ad litem's got another one, and then there's the attorney generals, 7 or 8 at a time, plus their paralegals, and then the me getting paid nothing. I'm cranking up. I should be, because technically I'm on the victorious side, the prevailing side here, because I'm fucking nailing them down on facts, and they're squirming like little fucking squirmy worms. They don't like it. They don't want to admit it, but they're making me take it all the way fucking as far as when. Hey, Bobby, not gay Bobby Ferguson, Robert. Seriously, budget man, Robert. Hey, asshole. Stop complaining about the budget and trying to find out, raise gas taxes more. $20 fucking million you have wasted on this case. 247-00352-31, completely fabricated from fucking day one with your name on top and signature, Mr. Contempt of Court, not showing up to the goddamn contempt for your own fabricated fucking case, Mr. Man. $20 fucking million. That's just the court litigation in the DCYF paperwork, motherfucker, of which you wasted at least $2.5 million of my company's time in conversion. At times 3 for putative exemplary. You're up $8 million back to me, motherfucker. Plus, I'm charging you just for shits and giggles and fucking goddamn punishment, the amount you've wasted in state money. And then we're going federal, and you're getting on the 1.5 million or 1.5 trillion train, because this shit ain't over, motherfucker. And the fact that you keep contempt the court and skated off on the election line, bullshit. 13 reasons to motion for dismiss. I got 11 of them. Day 2, not one of them. Your attorney general works for the Alfred, the law firm that was representing me, that 3 months in gave me the convenient notice of, we don't represent man, we don't defend man, and we're not going to help you in the federal civil rights case, which you have myriad 8,700 different felony and fraud counts on the attorney general and DCYF's count there. She's like, nah, I'm a queen lesbian, hate penis more than anybody. I'm turning down $300 billion in commission to say, no, we do not defend men, ever. Why didn't you say that 3 months ago? Well, because then we would have been defending you we would have been helping you by giving you a head start on finding a lawyer that would actually help you. Or do something, or file a piece of paper. We don't file paper. We just sit there and go, yes, okay, Attorney General, yes. Of course, we need a trial for 2 years out because, That's another 2 years of billable hours for me, and more boat payments. Awesome, cool, awesome. Yep. You want my? Were you going out for mimosas today? Yeah. We hate man. Yay! Oh, Sarah, when you come to work on Friday, whoa, wait a sec. Was I supposed to say that? Oh, nobody gives a shit here because nobody. We're all going to work. We're all mimosas on Friday because there's no laws here that we obey or care about. We just like our boat payment, right? Right, ladies. Yeah. Okay. So, Sarah, when you come to work for me on Friday, the case that you're working on, Mr. Stettler that I was just on, and he's went on pro se. Can we? There's a way I can still get paid for his fucking shit, and we'll figure it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll take it out of your salary, but a little corrupt. Yeah, the prosecuting attorney and the defense prosecuting attorney works for the defense attorney's fucking firm, sworn to never defend men. Very, very not corrupt. And not extraordinarily I want to, but I'm at this fucking tricky spot right here with the 380 pages I just shoved down the new judge's gullet, and here you go. Are you gonna have a fun time reading this? You got yourself a choice. It's big choices: career, popularity, career, no popularity, career, prison time after about 5 minutes of career. It could go a long way. There's a lot of moving parts there, and on those moving parts, FBI. Can we stop perusing the J.P. Penney's catalog for a minute? The pumps look great. Go with the white ones, and the open-toed shoes, the black silk stockings, and the red bustier in satin. It'll work for you. But remember to bring the Nikes, because I'm going to make you fuckers run and actually do your goddamn job for once. So, yep. Nope. You can wear it underneath. That's fine. I know it feels. I know it's silky. It makes you feels great against your skin. But I'm gonna need you in the slacks, the yellow or white stripy brown. I don't know where you got that 1970 shirt from, but I like it. You're gonna wear it here now. Big collar, of course. And then you're either gonna need a tan or buff corduroy jacket with leather patches in the douchery professor wannabe kind of ironic thing, or you're going to have to go full 1992 triple XL oversized blazer with the masonite skate ramp wood fucking shoulder pad things going on, and that we're going to have to send you around chasing around a little green man with your badge and your gun, screaming the truth is out there. Mr. Stettler has it. He's had it all along. We just ignored it. And thanks for doing our job for us. It was awesome. We could have gotten a warrant for the prison device and done this ourselves at any fucking point. But, there was a sale at Louis Vuitton, and man, the Chanel had the bag, and it's cool. Fine. You got the Chanel bag, great. Can you not leave me holding the bag with all this shit and go, do your fucking job, arrest a social worker? They're fucking $20 million. Like, come on. The terrorism, the kidnappings, they've admitted to all of it. Like, it's all fucking fake. They know it. They've admitted it. I've got their shit in the file. I got 14,000 fucking pages of discovery of them planning, executing, fucking trying to absolve, making fun of me for fucking calling them out and saying how they're going to say, we're going to see, he's paranoid in court, and then hope he never finds this email we're writing to each other here right now, because that'd be really fucking shitty, right? And the God hope he's never going to find this email and then throw it in front of a judge. Oh, it's cool. He's going to wear out. None of these cases last past 12 months. Nobody ever challenges us. Nobody ever looks at the fucking goddamn file. No way. Nobody's going to read 14,000 pages of our bullshit made up files. Fuck. This motherfucker just read 14,000 pages of our files, and he found the fucking goddamn spot where we're making up templated medical drug tests that are completely fabricated for like 6 different people. Fields changed. I went through the whole forensic set of freaking metadata analysis and end of file, timestamps, the whole damn thing. Pixel densities, pixel sizes, freaking font sizes, font names, changing fonts. It's cutting some pastes from 8 different parent files. The math is exactly what you expect from a social worker who took a 2-year degree and took 5 years to get it. The stoichiometry, like the bogusness of this actually passing any kind of muster is ridiculous. Sorry, I go. But the beauty in their little cabal there is it doesn't need to. Judge never sees it. This social worker, their plan, their game is, I'm a social worker, I have a thing, I'm a queen. I heard from a bird, the bird is a word, the word, and there's a grape on the vine. Okay. The word bird said grape. Grapes are great. Everybody loves grapes. Okay. Mr. Tetler ate a grape, and the vines are withered, and it's his fault. I was told this by a snail who heard it from a grape on a vine because the bird is the word. Can we talk to any of these things? Because Mr. Tetler's saying he didn't say that, and that didn't happen, and he's actually got the video of that not happening, and a completely different thing. No, you got to believe me, because the bird is the word. Ma'am, you're kind of nonsensical, and did you eat too much Prozac today? Or are you on your thing? Like, what's going on? Are you drunk? You're questioning me? Oh, you need mental health. You question me? You dare to question me? Me, I'm a social worker. Do you know this? You're questioning me. I believe you need mental health. We have questions about your mental health, questioning me because the bird is the word. Have you not heard? Because I said so. No, you can't see the bird. You can't talk to the bird. You can't have the bird's name. You don't know where the bird is. Bird's not there. But the bird's phone number's right here. Because we fucked up and put the bird's phone number right here. But, okay. Ma'am, I called that bird. That bird is a phone number for California, Google Voice, but I'm pretty sure it ports back to your office because it kind of sounded like your secretary there. And, well, the bird doesn't do any bird stuff. He says he's in Tractor Supply and only sells tractors to DCYF, and nothing about birds or a bird working there. And there's no word or grape or vine. They're a tractor company, and what you're saying is bullshit. No, it's not. There's no way. I did screw up this chain of custody thing when I labeled you as a female instead of male. But you can see it's right here. It says it's really hard to see because it's in this big box like everybody else. The whole other part of the form where we put the bird's number here and accidentally printed that wrong too. Oops. Oh, it says there's a box here. It says male or female. I checked female and wrote an F because it's extraordinarily difficult. And quit blowing smoke up my ass. I know I have concrete fucking proof now, Dan. 100% because not only did I get mine, I ran your piece of paper, which was printed off at 3 random dates and doesn't match anything to do with any kind of programmable logic controller that would control some sort of mass spectrometer or gas chromatograph system programmed to kick out panel analyses in a frame, or the math, or the chemistry, or the isomers, or the medical reviewer, or the FDA labelings, or regulatories. Nothing on this fucking thing matches. I got like 106 pages of analysis on this thing to just fucking shred the damn thing to death. I'm going through it. I'm like, okay, cool. And I got reading through the shit, and I'm like, oh, adjacent person's drug test. Cool. Holy fucking shit. This is the same fucking thing. I know this one's fabricated. I know it. But this is from a different DCYF office on a different person in a different company. Now, I'll look up this company, and this company is supposed to be an independent drug testing lab that has their own equipment in-house. Why would you send this company, this thing who doesn't deal with these people, they're different. They're the competitor of these people. This is from, and it goes to this fancy California fake number, and then holy fucking shit, that's the pretty much smoking gun. And you got this wrong and that wrong too. And there's no medical thing in here. And you ran two. Oh my god, dude, they got the same fucking errors. The same stupid fucking woman did it. Like, allegedly. I can say, because I don't know exactly who fucking did it. NSA, get on there and figure out the goddamn IP. Who fucking did it? Please. That's a criminal. I can go, judge. These are obviously doctored and incorrect and not medically sound and not evidentially sound either. I cannot say who exactly did the doctoring, but they're both signed by a social worker of each thing, and that social worker is the person that presented it to the court as a fact, and in fact it is not fact, and in fact it is fraud, and in fact that fraud is in fact fraudulently representing the state's case and this case in order to fraudulently take money from the federal government and put it in the fat wallets of the fat, fraudy social workers who are committing felonies and the farces fairly regularly on pretty much every day and Friday. And there's no fall guy. There's no investigation. There's a constant infection of yeast and fucktardery and felonious financing, and I'm at F's. Fuck. Fabricating of evidence, and there's a whole lot of that, and destruction of families. Whole lot of that. And it's all females who are doing it. And I've tried to get federal authorities involved, and they're like, yeah, I'm wearing female gloves, so, you know, come with something better where we can tear their budget apart. Or I don't know. I think you got enough, man. Get a warrant. You're dipping in that fucking prison device all goddamn day, warrantless, getting your shit sued. Anyway, how about go with the guy that's got the reason for the warrant? Go get the fucking $200 billion budget from these bitches. Put them out of business. Go do that same thing, state to state to state to state. And guess what? You got all the fucking money in the world to buy fucking Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and fucking goddamn Coach. How about that? You could have Lululemon fucking licking your underwear every morning. Why? I don't know. You could, though. That's with fucking $40 trillion stolen from the American public and funneled into the foster care and health department. You could do that. We could build a fucking goddamn whatever to where. You could pretty much do anything. That's a lot of money. A lot of fucking money. A lot of fucking money to help children. But it doesn't help children. It helps kidnap children. It helps separate children. It helps fabricate and destroy children and families. Because there's no way 60,000 families are that fucked up in Washington. Washington's fucked up. Don't get me wrong. There's some fucked up shit. But there's not really a fucked up reason to take a kid from their parents and separate a family. I believe, you know, it's bullshit. Some shit goes down. You're still family, motherfuckers. So, you know, there's that. Family's the prime unit. I don't care. And the fact that you know it's fake because, well, they have to lie on their own numbers. They keep it in a secret court that they lie about and says it's secret, but it's not. It's family law. It's 100% superior court. They just hide it in the juvenile division and then put the juvenile title, which is wrong, thus breaching their own court rules and in captioning of the case. But it fools everybody else to think, oh, it's juvenile court. Is it redacted? I can't look at it. You can't. They would just redact the kids' names. So go to your local federal superior court, pick a number with 7. The date is 2424 2526 7, and then pick a number, 200, and then 31 after the days of the month, and that'll be a case number. And you pay your fucking how many ever pages it is. It's 400 pages. There's $200. Give me this case. Oh shit! What do you know? This is the exact same case as this other one I paid for $200 last week, and they're all the same script allegedly. That's my theory. It's paranoid, right? Right, ladies? Right. How many you got? 2, 3, 4. I bet 4 individual scripts, maybe 2, is the maximum your unimaginative, fat, lazy, cantiferous, amenorrheic, alcoholic asses could come up with, right? Because it was work. And that's it. I'm aiming for 2 or 3. I'll give you 4 for a long shot. But I'm going to find out. And that's why I got to win some money from you in this so I can take some money so I can spend it on buying the evidence out of your fraud destruction file there and come up with this. This is a complete pattern of criminality, which I've done already in here. And that's the judge's big decision is whether or not, what do we do with that? Where do we stand on the morality and justice of justice and children of children? You know, because that's what it's about. You want to boat, or you want to boat and keep your career for a couple of months, and then Mulder and Scully come in and do their thing, and then you're on a boat to Guantanamo. Or do you want to be the judge that might make it somewhere else, and you possibly do have a job because she came out and said, I couldn't take this anymore. I had to resign or whatever the fuck. Did something. I had to do something because this is so bullshit and so obviously bullshit. And you can see the paper over and the misdirection and the lying. It's just fucking bullshit. So, you know, and the fact that there's no police reports to match any of this abuse. But as the state rules are, a child must be abused, physically abused, mentally abused, educationally abused, sexually neglected, educationally neglected, abandoned, and some sort of drug use. There's the 7 you have to check all these boxes to file for dependency. Nobody's that fucked up for the most part, even the fucked up people. And B, there's never a fucking police report at all. You know? Hey, there's a bunch of fucking drugs going on over at Jimmy's house, and little Timmy's in there snorting fucking crack on the floor. Somebody call the cops. Well, the cops already got called because the house has been busted 4 or 5 times. There's a police record of that. Jimmy Bob's beating Laura Lane in front of little Timmy, and, you know, blood everywhere. That abuse. The cops get involved in that. Kid's been left abandoned for 3 days and starving, busting on the window crying. Cops come and they get abandoned. That. Never. 60,000 kids a year at DCYF files. 2 over the whole state, please. Because I'm making it up. I'm 100% certain of that. I'm not. That's not allegatory. That's for sure. They made mine up. It's made up. And if it's not made up, it's extraordinarily exaggerated. And none of it's to help children. If your job is to help children, A, wouldn't your job to be do a better job so you get less of a budget next year? You want lower numbers. You don't want to go to the Senate Finance Committee and go, okay, we did 60,000 kids last year. We need more money for this, so we got to do 65,000 kids this year. We're going to kidnap more kids and fuck them up because we're trying to help families and keep them together. You're shitty. You're failing shittier at your jobs in the teachers' union. Is that like are you washout teachers union teachers? That's the shittiest fucking way to fail. Your job should be to go to make yourself unemployed. Be like, awesome. We've eliminated child abuse and all this shit. And little Timmy was the last fucking one to get kicked in the face by Lurleen. We're done. Yay! Shut it all down, girls. That's where you should be going. Not more, less. And there's also the fact that population. 40-60%. A lot of Washingtonians are of the proclivity of fur, wolf, bear, pan, multi-plural, polypeptide, purple people eater, goddamn dildo society. There's a lot of question marks going on. A lot of it's the homosexual types and the I'm never having kids because I hate myself and my life and the kids. This world is horrible enough. Decision types. So 46% of the population not having kids just by nature of their own sexual decisions and choices. Which, fine, whatever, cool. However, the ones that do, the heterosexual married couples that do want children, they do want children. And they prepare. They want children really bad because they're the minority. And they need it. They want. That's what they want to do. Cool. So they're gonna want, and they're gonna take care of those damn children. Good. Well, because they wanted them. They're gonna have 30s with lawyers, doctors, whatever the fuck. They want kids. They kicked the shit out of the world. They made it. They got it. They had kids. Well, now DCYF needs more kids. They need 70,000 kids this year, and now, well, shit. Mr. Stetler stopped us from getting 1,000 last year because he's such a pain in our fucking goddamn cunterific fucking petrified tampons. He spent all that. We spent all that time fucking replying to him in court and fucking off more fabricated tests. That bastard. I was supposed to get 6,000 this year. I got 5. Jesus. We're not having a pizza party this year. Fuck that shit. So now they got to get more kids, but there's not more kids to have because there's not kids getting enrolled in school because nobody's having kids because they're all gay. So what do they do? And then they made a law. Well, it looks really bad that it's like, I think 3 years ago, all the kids we kidnap happen to be black and Mexican, and this looks really bad with our BLM and communist allies over here and the whole diversity, equity, inclusion thing that we're touting, but we're not diverse, equity, or inclusive. But we're gonna make a policy. We're gonna not kidnap as many black kids this year. So federal way, you're safe. Hilltop, you got it. No, they're still doing it. They're just saying they're not, but they're doing whitey too. So that makes them feel better. So they kind of kicked off kind of the harvest there with their own statement, but there's not that many kids, so you got to make up more. And my plead here is, girls, if you can't stop because you're just too deep down the hole, and you just can't just stop slamming the fucking heroin, a fucking goddamn baby kidnapping evil, and the Nepenthe, snorting in the Nepenthe of the succubus killing and kidnapping feast, and the riches of the defrauding the federal government. Can we just do it like the Democrats do when they vote, and old school, just copy it off the gravestones and make the names up? Everybody's in Washington is a pacifist anyway. The politics are so fucking corrupt. Nobody's going to really pay attention. If I'm not suggesting a federal crime here, but I'm saying more of a less of an abusive crime, a less of a war crime, and more of a civil crime. But you're the government, so you can do whatever the fuck you want, right? That's what you say. Me as a citizen, being in the basis and support of the government, saying, hey, I don't support this at all. We should just rip the fucker down and put an AI in charge of your goddamn shit. And actually, we could put the potato or the bird, fucking the water bird thing. I don't like that. I got shit going on. If you just make up the kids' names and tell the Senate Finance Committee, hey, here's the names we had. They're all this. There it is. 70,000 kids. They'll be like, sure, yeah. Raytheon, $20 trillion. Yes, blah, blah, blah. So DCYF, oh, sure, yeah, you need $1.5 million. You're up to $5 billion per, 7 billion per biannum, and the 44 billion you suck off the tit of the health department there. Yeah, you're doing great there, stopping the abuse of kids. Yeah. How many people how much of this 3 billion, 4 billion a year is going towards lawsuits? You're spending $750 million in settlements and another $250 million in litigation. So half of this budget is going to settle the lawsuits of the children and parents that had the balls to sue you. And of that, 1 to 5% of actual people that are actually kidnapped, 1 to 5% of those actually get settled out because that parent had a fucking lawyer from Texas or New York, or somebody had the balls to come kick these bitches in the fucking ovaries, or somebody like me who has no regrets, nothing to lose, and gonna kick these bitches in the ovaries. I'm petrifying tampons all the way down the line. Tell you're in fucking prison because it's illegal, and you're stealing everybody's money to do it. You fucking dumbass. So you're like, girl up. Or one of you girls tell them they're doing something wrong and embarrass them on Facebook, and then they'll start acting behaving. And we take away their salary for a week, and all of a sudden, oh, women change. Whoa, we're reformed. You can't yell at them. You can't scream at them. You can't fucking punch them. You can't hit them because they don't learn. The only thing women understand is embarrassment by other women and money. So socially ostracize them for the shitty, evil fuckers they are. And federal government, just stop payments towards DCYS or DSHS until such time that a thorough IRS investigation of every single goddamn penny that went into foster care, shelter care did not make it directly into Bob Ferguson's campaign. Because that man's office also ordered the kidnapping of my daughter and gulagging me and false arrest of me 14 times and is profiting directly off the shelter foster care payments from my daughter that he kidnapped and put in for foster shelter care with known fabricated evidence. And all those women that work at that department with his name on the top, and now on the top of the top because now he's governor, and the signing of the authorization on it below, and their co-patriots at DCYF. Well, they're all of a certain social list agenda and politics body group cabal cell, and the man at the top of that happens to be, well, you not gay, Bobby Ferguson. And you're whining that you're raising taxes and fucking around throwing a fit about budgetary shortfalls and shit. You know what the budgetary shortfall is? Your fucking paper mill. $20 million trying to make a case on me where none fucking such exists. And now 1.5 trillion coming after you, your state, your health department, and everybody in fucking between forever and infinity ad nauseum. And wait until my daughter comes of age to sue the shit out of you, because we're leaving leave for her to fucking pave her own litigatory trail. And by the time the Stettler clan is finished, maybe Switzerland will pick up and we'll start bringing some of that might with us. In case of me and my cousins or ancestors tend to give a shit or anything, usually not until it starts hitting their wallet. But, you know, when maybe the Swiss consulate comes in and says, oh, well, Mr. Stettler is only second generation out of Switzerland. However, we are a proud, great people, and Stetland Bollinger is pretty much empty, and we need some fucking Gen X back there. And get your ass back here, citizen. And get your ass back here, citizen, little princess. And, you know, America, here, Swiss haven't gone to war in 60,000 years. So we're just going to do what we do best. Guess what? We're going to, for anybody who works for the Department of Health, we're going to boycott every fucking Nestle product there is. And subsidiary. Have fun with that. They would collapse day 2 with no cat food, no pet food, and every single frozen pizza and fast frozen fucking single. Look up Nestle. It's ridiculous. Like, fuck, man. That is some unicompany conglomerate shit. And the Swiss control most of that. Because, you know, the Swiss company and Swiss bank and Stettler, a lot of that going on there. And, you know, well, just 2 days to shut the fucking bank off to them. Bitches are going to cry without their cat-shaped bonbons and their Swiss pate with gravy and carrot bits for a little fluff ball over there and any kind of cat litter whatsoever. So, you know, that's some pressure. Just saying. It is against the Geneva Convention, which they are doing a whole lot of. So, you know, Swiss law applies there. The canton can reabsorb me into its communist state. I'll go work the farm up there in Stettline and Bollinger. Well, say hi to the Stortlines on the other side. Fuck it. Give me some lederhosen. Auf Wiedersehen, America. Das Vidania. Tschüss. Bienvenidos, bon voyage. Bye. If we can have amnesty, repatriate, I will knock up as many grossa bruta as Fitzland Fraulein as possible. Continuing the Stetler line through the weakening of, generational move away and going to find their own. I'll do whatever. I'll pick up the barn. Whatever. Plane ticket. Grab my kid. Swiss Guard, Swiss Army, whatever. Tell that stupid sheriff, hey, there actually is no law in the United States where you have authority to keep Mr. Stetler from his daughter or his daughter away. You are just pointing this gun with deadly threat and going to kill him because some unelected bureaucrat with no power and no law that says she can hold this child. Just the assumption of power by the sheriff and the willing of power by a fat lady to the sheriff and money. There's no fucking law. The only thing that says, there's nothing to say, they can keep your kid. But they will shoot you if you go get your kid. Because a woman's going to cry, and they're going to call another woman, that's a woman, and they're going to cry and say, oh yeah, we have custody, and they're going to be, I'm the heroic man, bam, 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 and get all drowned out, and you're going to die. And it's not legal, there's no law, and but they will do it because they do it. So I say, fuck the money, fuck the DCYF, fuck the fat asses, and stop off Nestle. They don't need it. They will yield instantly, almost as fast as instant coffee, instant milk, instant cat food, instant everything. Nescafe, Patty Cats, pizza. I guess too much to remember. All right, but you know what? I'm done yakking. That was my. I'm still living after yesterday. Check in. Bend on me or something, because I need a new van. These bitches still owe me $45,000 for the van destruction on reimbursement for gas they didn't fucking pay because 22,000 miles last year, and the extreme maintenance deficiency and bullshit. And I'll pay you back at some point when justice gets through its slow wheel of fucking shit. We got to do something for a normal citizen rather than this fucking corruption crap. Fuck, here's a boat payment this year. Fuck, asshole Stetler. Oh wait, yeah. All right. Somebody who's a politician or anybody that has how about some asshole that needs political clout? Some doing some stupid shit trying to be, not me. I don't fucking want that shit. I don't want to go buried in a hole in fucking Switzerland, far, far away from this bullshit. I'm gonna go make beer, grind up organs of animals, and put them in other organs of animals, and grill them up and eat them, and then go fucking yodel up in a fucking kick-ass 700-year-old barn and talk to some ghosts and make out fucking Das Baby and learn fucking French and the rest of German and fucking Italian. Maybe I'll teach English lessons at the school. Yeah, that'd be cool, right? Why not? Why not? I got skills. I got hella skills. I got Department of Defense skills. I can work at Hermel. They won't understand the goddamn word I say. But any of the machine shops, I'm not. However, me and Springs, no good. I can do the heavy equipment. Not working in the watch shop. Sorry, fucking all y'all. That's not me. I'm the asshole out on the farm doing the real work. Keep the springs, the E-clips, the levers, the spring locks, C-clips, any kind of tension spring apparatus, detents. That's somebody else's job. Because if I got it, you need a new one. Just buy a new one, because you'll find it in 6 months maybe, when you sweep the floor under that shelf over there and move that shelf over there, and then, there's that 3mm E-clip I was looking for a year and a half ago. Cool. All right. That's it. Be cool. Do ill shit. Don't die. Fuck the government.